All right, y'all, we are sitting in my craft room. I honestly didn't think this day would come. So if you missed one of our last videos, I have finally got a good chunk of my craft room organized. I got new furniture. Nothing has been decorated yet other than kind of what you're seeing right here. All right, so y'all, my husband and I have really got into like going to the thrift stores, peddlers malls, antique malls, looking for just that vintage, nostalgic Christmas items. So, and it's like addicting. Oh my gosh, we spent the whole weekend going from different stores. And he was even more excited than I was because he found so many things that he loved. This is just like a collective haul from different little like peddlers malls and stuff around here. You know, just kind of like shopping local. Alright, now y'all, if you're into this kind of stuff, go check out your stores. You know, it's something I don't usually do. Some things may have prices on it, but you know, it's not like I can tell you to go to this certain, thrift store that they're gonna have it. So, but y'all, we got, and it was so cool. We just kind of happened to go on like on a random weekend. Like we didn't plan this. We just decided, hey, let's go. They were having like almost every booth was like 20% off. One of the first things we saw when we got there, look at this old Santa. I guess it's like a picture. Oh my gosh, y'all, I love this. And the best thing is someone made and painted this. Cause look, I don't know if you can tell, but down here at the bottom, it says Sugie, S-U-G-I-E, Sugie, Christmas 1987, and then down at the bottom it says Pidge. So I don't know if her name was like Sugie Pidge or was Sugie giving it to Pidge. I don't know, but look, can you see that? Look, how awesome is that? So I'm really wondering if she like made this or you like went somewhere and like painted it and stuff. But I thought this was beautiful. This is maybe like our crock that I'm gonna use on our kitchen counter and just like spatulas and stuff in. If not, I'm gonna put a Christmas tree in it. You know, maybe even like some Dollar Tree, like Christmas trees in it or something. But I love this. I mean, this was the prices on it. So this was 30, but I got it 20% off. So cool. I was hoping to go and find like a bunch of old like Santa mugs. No luck yet. But I'm hoping like in the next week or two, they'll start putting like more stuff out. I'm telling you, I am like now hooked on going like vintage Christmas shopping. Okay, so that, let's see. All right, this bag right here. My husband, like I said, my husband went old time candle crazy. He did. He loves this kind of stuff because his mom, to this day, puts these old ones in her windows. You know, like every window you can see from the road has like one of these candles or like a little candelabra in it. So he loved that. So we did get these vintage with the plug. These were only $2.99. $2.99 each. And I think the booth was also 20% off. So we grabbed a few of these. I did just realize I could have sworn at the store they had light bulbs in them. I'm wondering if they took the light bulbs out because that's weird because I'm pretty sure they had light bulbs. Okay, we got that. All right, y'all, this is definitely my husband's bag that he picked out. What is this? Oh, how sweet. Look, she wrapped up the bulbs separately. Oh my gosh, y'all, that was so nice. You know, oh, because like I said, I thought they had light bulbs. That was so sweet of her. She wrapped up the light bulbs for us. All right, so that, like I said, this right here is my husband's bag because, so yes, y'all, we are Disney adults. We are, because growing up, our parents could never afford to take us to Disney. But he got this, like old, it's a bank. It's a 1960s, it says 1960s to 70s, Mickey Mouse Queen Bank. Plug is still inserted. Yeah, so there's a plug in here. Yeah, he got this Mickey Bank, and this is just gonna go in the game room. you know, like after Christmas and stuff, this will just be like normal everyday decor in the game room. So he got that. He also got this little guy. This is, once again, I guess it's it's another little bank coin slot back here. It's got the little plug in it. This was $12. I'm pretty sure this was on sale too. So he got that. He also picked out this old Mickey Mouse hat. Y'all, he loved how rustic and like beat up that it is. So yeah, he got this one. It doesn't really say much about it. Walt Disney Company, made in USA. But yeah, so he got this too. Once again, all this will just go upstairs. Okay, there's that. Let's see. All right, this bag we grabbed. Oh, okay. Look at this old coloring book. And, you know, she had it in like all these little like Ziploc bags. This is a 1956 Whitman coloring book. It does say it's used. I didn't even open it. I didn't. I was so excited to find this. And honestly, I think the fact, oh, this actually colored in just adds to the charm of it. You know, I wonder if there's like a name or anything in here. I mean, it's definitely, this is old. I mean, look at the front. Look at that. Like, it's just colored and everything. Oh, look, someone colored Santa. Yeah. And not every page is colored. Granted, like I said, we're not going to color in it. I just kind of wanted it to display. But look at the back of it. Wow. And it even says right down here in the bottom, Whitman. So if you're familiar with that or something, but yeah, it says Whitman, 1956. Love this. So I grabbed that. I am going to put it back in its bag though, until I'm ready to decorate with it. And even actually when I'm done decorating, I'll probably keep it in its little bag. I also got this little old golden book. Here, this says 1950 Walt Disney's Santa's Toy Shop. So yeah, look at that. 1950s. Wow, oh my gosh. Like, I don't want to mess with it too much because this is old. It really is. It's not in the best of shape, but once again, I'm not a reseller. You know, I'm not buying this stuff because I'm trying to like to sell it to someone else to make more money. It's just something that we wanted. You know, want to decorate the game room and stuff with it. So the back is kind of messed up a little bit. I probably could keep looking and like find one like later on, like at another store or something. But I love just the rustic charm of it. So got that one. All right. So do you go like thrifting? You know, I've never been a person to go like to Goodwill and all that kind of stuff. But I really did enjoy looking for this kind of thing. It's like holiday decor. All right. Also, I got this little bitty book. Look at that one. This is The Night Before Christmas, 25 cents. You know it's old. 25 cents? You're not getting anything for a quarter anymore. By Clement Seymour. Telltale's book, Whitman. Oh my gosh, this is also a Whitman. Just like the coloring book. So cute. Oh my gosh, look at the very last page. Yeah, that is great. I don't know a year of this or anything. You know what the price says? Should it say in the front? Whitman book, Western Publishing Company. I don't, copyright. I don't think I see a year. But yeah, I don't see a year, but it's old. Especially for a quarter, it's old. So that one. I also grabbed this beautiful, and hopefully I can work this into like our decor somehow. Look at this old tin. I love the image of it. It's like Santa bent down talking to the little boy. You get that beautiful Christmas wreath. This had butter toffee at one time in it, but this was only $2. You know, I mean, that's almost like Dollar Tree prices anymore. My gosh, it still has like cookie crumbs in it. Wow. I need to clean this. Yeah, it seriously has cookie crumbs. It has cookie crumbs in it. Huh. All right. But yeah, I just thought the tin itself was beautiful. That, and like I said, I don't see a year. But, so that one. All right, y'all. I learned a huge lesson from what I'm about to show you right here. But this right here, if you're in Louisville, is from St. Vincent de Paul. So, it's like a thrift store. Yeah, I did get this. Look at the little Mrs. Claus. Look at that. And she's like hugging a little gingerbread man. That is adorable. And she's a belle. And like her little skirt, it's like velour. You know, like, I guess like a velour. Felt something. I don't know. It's like fuzzy filling. But look how old and adorable she is. Oh, I love her. I can't wait to like mix her in with all our Christmas stuff. Look at her. She's so cute. And the day I got this, because it was $3, I guess it was like 50% off, because she was only $1.50. Love her. That one. Okay. My husband, one of the things he really wants to do, he wants to find some old Christmas albums, like records, like vinyl. So Riley and I went to get his haircut. Right next door is St. Vincent de Paul. They had some albums in there. Got so excited. First off, we found The Sound of Christmas. It's got Nat King Cole on it, Dinah Shore, Bing Crosby's on here. Who else? Tennessee Ernie Ford, Fred Warning. Yeah, Nat King Cole has 2 songs on here. But so excited to find this. Okay, awesome, amazing. It was only $1.50. So got this. Then I was so excited to find The Temptations. I mean, how great are The Temptations? This is a Christmas album. Now it wasn't this. This was only $1.50. So excited, okay? Came home. Wrong. This is the wrong record. This is The Sound of Los Angeles Records. Whispers, Happy Holiday to You. This is not Temptations. It was the wrong album inside here. So, lesson learned. If you're gonna buy like a record or something, check it in the store before you leave, because now I don't have The Temptations. One of the things that we really want to find, Riley wants Andy Williams' Christmas album. Oh my gosh. He loves Andy Williams' Christmas music. That's like one thing that we're really trying to find for him. Yeah. I was so disappointed in this one right here. Okay. So, yeah, look, it's crazy. Here's my receipt from St. Vincent. So I got the 2 records and the Little Mrs. Claus for $4.23. You know, I love thrifting. Now, I will say, depending on where you go, some places really jack their prices up, which I get because they're paying like, you know, booth rental fees and all that kind of stuff. But there was some, like, they were just very reasonable, you know? So it's like, it was so much fun. All right, so this right here was also one of my husband's must-haves. He does not know if he's gonna open it yet. So I'm not gonna open it because, like I said, this was his, like, big find. And look. Oh my gosh. Still in the packaging, y'all. It is the posable, like, arms and legs Santa Claus. 29 inches tall, jointed Santa, completely assembled, a Bastille creation. Look, 1978. Oh my gosh, we were babies. But look, how cool to find this still in the packaging. like I said, he doesn't know if he wants to open it and decorate with it or if he just wants to like display it like this. So he got that one. They also had a crazy looking snowman, which we did not get the snowman because he was pretty scary looking. But he did get this. And y'all, this is a 4-pack. Once again, the images in here are gorgeous. Look at that tree. But he doesn't know if he wants to open it. But in here, of course you can see Santa. The beautiful tree. The reindeer. Look at the candy canes. Wow. So these were $10 each, but I think the booth was 20% off. But yeah, 4 16-inch Christmas cutouts. $19.89 is this one. But wow. This was, like I said, this was so much fun. That. Oh, another little stop that we went to. He got this. Look, it's the candles, but this time there's bubble lights on them. Now, I don't know if someone just like added bubble lights to them or they actually came like that back in the day. You know what? I got an extension cord right here. You wanna try this? Let's see what this looks like. I think bubble lights, I think they take a couple minutes to get going. So, let's see real quick. Ooh, they lit up, so at least they work. Yeah, they work, so that's good. It's gonna take a few minutes for the bubbles to get going, and then I'll show you. But y'all, once again, he loves bubble lights. We put them on our upstairs Christmas tree. And like I said, these candles, just his mom to this day decorates with these kind of candles. So, all right. So then, for my Louisville people, we went downtown to the Fleur de Lis. And Thanksgiving weekend, they're going to have a huge like Christmas festival. All the booths are going to be set up and decorated. We're going to go that weekend too. Now, I've never done it before, so I can't like tell you, hey, it's going to be awesome, go. But, I mean, if you're into that kind of stuff. All right, so this one booth had all of these like amazing like vintage boxes and glass. These are glass, and I'm very clumsy. So glass with me is a little dangerous. Yeah, it's got like the glass ornaments. All this came together. That it says America's Christmas. So it says Woolworths, right? Yeah. So it says Woolworths, America's Christmas Store, American made glass Christmas tree ornaments. How great is this right here? Even, I just want to decorate with this. I may hang these on this tree right here because this is going to be like our vintage, nostalgic Christmas tree. That's why I put it here in the craft room. That way we can like decorate it together, craft and put some like vintage inspired ornaments on it. Y'all, look at that. I love this. So we got that one. But too, it's like, I want to put stuff in here, but I also want like stuff out in the living room and upstairs. So, all right. We also got GE, Guaranteed to Light. This is a Merry Midget lighted wreath. Look, in the box, in everything. Does it have a year on it? I don't think it says a year on it, but how great is that? And like I said, it actually has the wreath inside of it. Is it all taped up? Okay, once again, I love the box. You know, just that old box to decorate with. Yeah, look, there is the beautiful wreath inside. Let's light this up real quick. See if I got this plug right here. Oh, look. See the bubbles? Ah, he loves this stuff. I'm so happy that it's actually bubbling for him. So yeah, all right, that. And those are glass too. Oh my gosh, if I knocked those over. Oh my gosh, y'all, it works, it works, it works, it works. Look, it works. Oh my gosh, okay. Now I gotta decide if I want to like hang this up and decorate with it, or if I just like want to leave it in the box. I have no idea, you know? Y'all gonna have to help me like decorate and stuff. But how great is this? That's so exciting. You know, the fact that it actually works is so good. All right, so too, if you're like familiar with any of this stuff or you remember any of it, let us know. Like, let me know like down in the comments. But yeah, it says Merry Midget Lighted Wreath. Like I said, GE. So that one. And then we also grabbed, and this, y'all, this right here is like dangerous looking. Look at these, oh, look at this box. And this box is kind of falling apart, which I didn't care. Once again, it just kind of added to the charm of it for me because I'm not going to resell this. You know, this is stuff we want in our home. But look how like old and like kind of like tore up this box is. But when you open it up, look at the old C9s. They're supposed to go in here. But y'all, this wiring is scary looking. I mean, like back in the day, it's amazing, like more houses didn't catch on fire, you know? But look at that. How cool is that? I love it. Yeah, I will say, like my husband and I, we were so excited. Like seriously, we were like kids. We were so excited to find this kind of stuff. And we were showing somebody, and I'm not gonna say who, but we were showing somebody. And their first comment to us wasn't like, oh, that's great. Oh, that's awesome. Happy you found it. Their first comment was, it's probably not real. It's probably like a remake, you know, whatever the word is you would say. Like, even if so, we don't care. And I even said that, you know, like, I didn't even like miss a beat. I just like right away I responded is, that doesn't matter to us. We just want to decorate with it. And then like right away, they were like, oh yeah, no, it's great. Yeah, it's probably old. But why say that? You know? I don't, I don't understand people sometimes, but yeah, we were excited to find this. I don't know if I mentioned, I also have a couple larger pieces, which at the very end, I'm going to show you that too, because I'll probably have to like set it up a little bit. Okay. This one right here, I went to Consignment Plus. All right, y'all. I love this piece right here. Look. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love the Santa in the train. Look at that beautiful wreath on the front. Look, he has a conductor's hat on. On the back, you got like, look. On the back, it's supposed to be an elf, but he kind of looks like a gnome. And then like the, his bag full of presents. Oh, I love this. And it even has the original little tag with it, which says, Clothique, Santa's by Possible Dreams, which I have a big Santa from this company. 1992. I was gonna say, this right here just screams the 90s to me, which is probably 1998 is when I got my Santa. And he always goes on my mom's hutch. So if you've been with me, you like probably seen him on my mom's hutch. Like I said, he's from 98. This one is 92. It's like 1992 is now vintage. Like, what the heck? Yeah, so I love the Santa in the train. Oh, to the side says Christmas Express on it. I love him. What? All right, this is another one I'm so excited for, and honestly, I don't know if this one works either. In the store, I didn't think to have them try it. But y'all, okay, so you know, for Halloween, I was like teddy bear crazy. You know, just all those cute little canisters and coffee mugs. Y'all, that doesn't even compare to... Look at him! He is an animatronic, and he's got the little light candle. Like I said, I don't know if he works, but he was only $19.99. So when I saw him for 20 bucks, heck yeah, I had to get it. I love his Christmas scarf. It's adorable. So he's got his little plug and stuff right here. Let's try him. And I really hope that he works. I mean, I'll still like display him regardless, but I really hope that he works. All right. Here's a plug. All right, well, here we go. Here's a little turn thing. Yay! Oh, his candle. His arm needs to be bent. Oh my gosh! Yes! His little head is moving too. Y'all, he is adorable. He may end up like right here. I guess we're like crafting and all that kind of stuff in here. Wow. I love it. This is like the best 20 bucks. Wow, he is absolutely adorable. I love him. Okay, so one of the reasons I've got a lot of animatronics. I do. I kind of have a problem when it comes to them because they remind me of being a kid. Seriously, I remember going to Jefferson Mall, you know, any kind of mall, but growing up in Louisville, going to Jefferson Mall, the whole center of the mall was like a Christmas winter wonderland. It was just all these magical Christmas animatronics and like the snow and like I said, the whole middle of the mall, all the way down, had all of these amazing animatronics. You had like Christmas carolers in the center of the mall singing and all the garlands and lights and candles and stuff that would be in the malls. They don't do that kind of stuff nowadays, you know, so whew. This reminds me of that. And quick story, so you can fast forward if you don't want to hear it, but when I was in first grade, we're in the first grade, and over the intercom, they called my name to come to the office to go home, and this was like the middle of the school day. So, you know, I get my backpack and all that, and I'm walking down the hallway, and my mom was in the office waiting for me. So I'm so excited, you know. There's my mom. So she gets me and we go walking outside, you know, walking out of school, and in the parking lot was one of my aunts and some of my cousins, and we went to Jefferson Mall to look at the Christmas decor. It was just a complete surprise, you know, to pick me up early from school and take me to the mall, just to see the Christmas decor. So that is a big chunk of why I love the animatronics. Okay, all right, I think that's it for this kind of stuff. Now I'm gonna go get the bigger pieces so I can show you those. All right, y'all, I got another large. Look how beautiful. This once again is an animatronic. I got this at the Consignment Plus. Now at the store, they did hook this up for me to make sure it worked because this was $69. And they told me the man that like his booth, he actually like repairs and works on this kind of stuff anyways. So I'm gonna light this up for you so you can see what this does. And oh my gosh, I love it. You know, anything with a reindeer too, I love. And look at Santa. Look how cute Santa is. And once again, he has a full little toy sack. So, all right, let me get this turned on. Look. Look. The reindeer moves his little head around. So cute. Look, the little lantern is lit up and Santa's moving. Oh my gosh. That sound, y'all, it sounds just like my mom's Santa. Oh my gosh. I love this so much. Yeah, like I said, $69, but I did look. Like I said, this is mine. I am not getting rid of this. But someone on eBay is selling this exact same thing, same working condition, for over $200. Like I said, this is ours. I'm not reselling this. So $69, but yet it's going for at least $150 to almost $300 on eBay. So I love this. Okay, so our last couple things is once again from the Florida Flea downtown. the same booth. We got, look at this beautiful rustic, this is heavy. This is a heavy metal, heavy metal ball, bell. The bell's got the stars cut out on it. Oh, this right here is so nice. It's so nice. My husband and I both love this right here. I think this is gonna go on the hearth, like in front of the fireplace. So we got this beautiful green one right here. And we also got this really big, heavy red one. And I love it's got like a little bit of like gold patina or something to it. So yeah, we got these 2 different sizes. They also had the large green and a smaller red. They had a white one, but I chose these 2 right here. And I love these. I love bells because it just reminds me of Santa Claus, you know? So I'm gonna do some bells and stuff on the mantle this year. I've always done like dangling bells, but this year I want to do the jingle bells. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to do jingle bells. I just said something. I'm gonna try to figure out how to do jingle bells on our mantle this year. All right, that's it, y'all. Like I said, I loved doing this like Christmas vintage shopping kind of stuff, going to thrift stores. So let me know if you would like for me to film it sometimes, like when we go. And honestly, I did film my husband and I go in, but I don't know if I'm going to post it since I just showed what we bought. Now granted, we did not buy everything that I filmed in there, but it was so much fun. And we are going to go shopping some more because like I said, we're trying to find like old Christmas records, and just things that remind us of our childhood. You know, I don't need more animatronics. I tell myself that. We'll see. I don't need more animatronics. But, I mean, this guy right here, I had to have him. And then 20 bucks for this. Heck yeah. Yeah, I think I do. I want to go because I want to find, like, old Santa mugs. You know, hopefully I can find some. I'd love to decorate with them. But, yeah, now I got to figure out where to put this stuff. Even on mine, I thought I bought it for, like, in here. But it's also cool. Like, I want to see it constantly, you know? Oh, also, if you are in Kentucky, you know, and it does not have to be just Louisville. If you're in Kentucky, give me some, like, thrift stores to go to. You know, like, what is your favorites? Are you seeing, like, vintagey kind of Christmas stuff in your stores? Peddlers malls, like, you know, there's thrift stores, peddlers malls, antique stores, anything like that. But alright, that's it. Like I said, if you did not see like our last video of like showing like the craft room and like putting this big beautiful tree and stuff together, I'll link it down below for you. But alright, I hope that you have a wonderful day and I'll see y'all next time. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.